It begins with Hosannas, Hail the Son of David, and within days, this turns into crucify him from the same people. So there's the first lesson, the fickleness of human opinions. It's why the Catholic Church does not base her teachings on human opinions. Because history shows that a religion that marries the opinions of the present age will only become a widow in the next age. Just read history. Caesar's armies and mighty empires are now just a faded memory, and the Catholic Church is still standing. Shouldn't that tell us something about human opinion? So don't get overly upset when human opinions attack your Catholic faith. It's just fickle human opinion. Our Jesus was not what the crowd wanted. They wanted a warrior king who would overthrow Rome and make Israel great and powerful again. And instead, here comes Jesus riding on a donkey, not exactly a beast for war. He comes not to overthrow Rome, but to transform hearts. He comes gently to work within us before working around us. He's not about political freedom, he's about spiritual freedom from sin and death. And his victory would not be through force or might or power, but through sacrifice. And sacrifice is a word human opinion does not like. And this takes me to a catechism on Good Friday, one of only 2 days in the entire church year, one of only 2 days, along with Ash Wednesday, when we are required not just to abstain from meat, but to fast. And sorry, a boiled crawfish feast with all the drinking that usually accompanies it is not fasting. So can't we do better? As God's children, shouldn't we want to do better in how we spend one of only 2 days required of us to fast? I fast, Lord, to let you know I'm sorry for my sins. That's why I do it. Because when I read the Passion, as I just did, I'm all over the place. Lies, gossip, cowardice, betrayal, cursing, fun-making, plotting, manipulating. And if I'm to be honest, there's just more of the same right within my own heart. More of the same drama. How many times, Lord, has the echo of the cock crow sound within me? And so the point, where will your heart be this week? Would you party it up at the death of a loved one? Then is Jesus not a loved one? He's family. He's my family. So where will my heart be on the day he dies? My family. One of my earliest memories of a young boy is being in church for the Easter Triduum liturgies, and now that I'm older, I am forever grateful to my parents for giving me this memory of those 3 liturgies, which no doubt fostered my desire to become a priest. On a side note, yesterday, 19 years ago, my father passed away. He died holding my hand as I was giving him final absolution. Doesn't get more beautiful than that. In fact, both of my parents died that way, holding my hand. He was a natural leader. He was an elected political official. He was a great athlete. But he took his faith life very seriously. He would have gone up to you and said, "Hello, it's nice to meet you. I'm the real Father Russo." You would have liked him. He and my mom's wedding rings are underneath my chalice. He led us in the spiritual life, that's the point. Gave me memories of the faith when I was a young boy, there in the pew, leading his children by his own example. So my point, it would certainly be unfortunate, I would think, to go our entire earthly life without ever having prayed, not even once, the three liturgies of the Easter Triduum. What a sad testament that would be of a faith life lived. The Holy Thursday Mass of the Lord's Supper, the Good Friday Passion, the Saturday Easter Vigil are the most beautiful liturgies of the entire church year, and I promise to make them as beautiful as I can for you. So here's the invitation that if you've not had a good Lent, if you've struggled to stay faithful to earlier commitments, then consider making up for it this week by surrounding Jesus with your faithful love as you watch the way he dies, as you watch him die for love of you. And we cannot give up a crawfish boil for love of him. We have to start living a more examined life. These are the things we have to think about. To live an examined life, not a fake and phony superficial one. Look at the statue of the dead Jesus. Look at the rooster. All the result of human opinion. It wasn't what the people wanted. And it still continues. Just more of the same drama within my own heart. Within my own heart. Again, look at that statue. Look at the rooster, both the sad and tragic result of human opinion. Fickle human opinion. Amen.